Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live updates of the games and of course breaking news. And as well, please check out seatgiant.ca. Use the code SENSTalk to get discounts on all your Sanders tickets. It's a great service. It helps me and the channel out, and you get to go to a Sens game with a discount ticket. So please check out seatgiant.ca. It's a great service. Let's get started. It's a back-to-back, one of 19 on the Sanders season so far. They're tied with Pittsburgh for the most in the National Hockey League. Going to this game, the Sanders are coming off a 5-4 gutsy victory over the Philadelphia Flyers, where they just, by the shrug of a shoulder, just held on to win 5-4 after allowing 2 goals in the final 2 minutes. And the Sanders did end up winning that game, like I just said. But now they're playing the New Jersey Devils. Last time the Sens played the New Jersey Devils was a week ago, when they were up 4-2, coughed up a 2-goal lead in the third period, and ended up losing thanks to a John Moore overtime goal in overtime, and the New Jersey Devils won that game 5-4. Now this game was very similar to that, and let's get to the game recap. The Sanders, we're going with Mike Condon for tonight's game, as Anderson started yesterday. And since Corey Schneider is injured, I believe he's on the injured reserve, Keith Kincaid was called up. To the first period we go. 7 minutes in, a nice pass from Chris DiDo finds Mike Hoffman. He gets his 4th of the season, 1-0 Ottawa, assisted by Jean-Gabriel Pageau. 10 minutes later, Johnny Odia gets his first goal and point as an Ottawa center from the point. He shoots it, assisted by Erik Karlsson and Zach Smith, who drawed into the lineup tonight. It's 2-0 Ottawa, as well, as I did not say before. Zach Smith and Zach Rodwald, the NHL call-up, were both called up and did play in tonight's game. And Chris Wyman was eligible. He was eligible to play tonight, but they did not put him in. I would assume maybe there's a little bit of concern because he played yesterday, and obviously after that Gudas injury, where he boarded him very badly, Guy Boucher and the Sanders management probably wanted Chris Wyman to get an extra day of rest, which makes sense, and he should be good to go unless Guy Boucher doesn't change the roster for Monday's game against the Canadiens. But at the time, it's now 2-0. Odia's first point and goal as a Senator. But the Devils, like usual, the Senators give up a goal very fast after scoring a couple. Jimmy Hayes gets his second of the year. His second as a Devil, assisted by Zaka and Santini. This one just beating Condon on the top shelf of the left shoulder. 2-1 Senators over the Devils. We go to the second period now. Adam Henrique ties it up, assisted by Butcher and Bratt on the power play. Power play usually looks really good. A little bit bad here. 3-2 Adam Henrique. 8 minutes later, Gibbons gets on the board. 4-2 Devils, assisted by Zach and Hayes. And the Sanders, going into the third period now, are down 4-2. Make it 5-2. Severson from the point, his first of the year from Hall. It's 5-2 Sanders. And all of a sudden, the Devils look to be running away. 4-2 Devils, sorry. And it looks to be that the Sanders are going to be losing this game and leaving New Jersey with 0 points. But with 2 minutes to go, Mark Stone on a nice pass from Mike Hoffman, and Ottawa is down by 1 goal. 40 seconds later, Domenico gets his first career National Hockey League goal, and the Sanders tied at 4 and make a huge comeback. A huge comeback. Just like the Devils did a week ago in Ottawa, the Sanders come to New Jersey and get the extra point. Derek Brassard and Mark Stone assists on Domenico's first career NHL goal, and the Sanders tie the game at 4 and force overtime and get a solid and a most valuable 1 point. Let's try to get 2 now. We go to overtime. Karlsson, DiDomenico, and Mike Hoffman were the starting lineup for the shootout period, and nothing really happened. A couple of chances here and there. Big chances, big saves by Kincaid. Stone with 20 seconds to go had a big chance. But we go to the shootout now. The first shooter for the Devils was Taylor Hall, and he was stopped by the right pad of Mike Condon. DiDomenico, who scored his first NHL goal tonight, was the first shooter for the Sanders. He shot it up high off the glove of Keith Kincaid. Nico Hischier was stopped by Condon. Tom Pyatt in on Keith Kincaid, makes a nice little move to the backhand, roofs it past Kincaid, and now Drew Stafford needs to get stopped by Condon for the Sanders to win, but he dekes past Condon on the blocker side, and they send it to a 4th round. Karlsson shoots it high, and Bratt makes a nice move and makes Condon completely go the other way. A beautiful deke, and the Devils score. Mike Hoffman needs to score to extend the shootout. He doesn't, as the Devils do get the extra point after giving up 2 goals in the final minute. They get the 2 points. Sanders only get 1. The Sanders lose 5-4 in the shootout. Well, considering the Senators were not supposed to get a single point in tonight's game, they were down 4-2 with 2 minutes to go. They got a point, solid point, 3 out of 4 points in 2 nights, with half their lineup injured, with like big stars like, of course, Kyle Turris and Bobby Ryan out, and I guess Wyman as well. He was scratched, but the Senators really came together and made a huge comeback and got a valuable point. The next game the Sens play is Monday against the Canadiens. The shots on goal, 10-9 after the first period for the Devils. After the second, it was 7-6 Devils, and after the third, 10-6 Ottawa. A great comeback in the third period. 2 apiece in the overtime for a final tally, 27-25 Ottawa. Team stats, face-offs, 28 wins for the Devils, 41.8%, and the Senators, 39, 58.2%. Power plays, Devils 1 for 3, and the Senators 0 for 2. Hits for 13-8 in favor of the Devils, which is very, very low, and shots for 27-25. The third star of the game was Pavel Zacha with 14-24 minutes on the ice and 2 assists and a +2 rating. Second star with his first National Hockey League goal tonight, Chris DiDomenico, who's also a Sens Talk YouTube star of the night, played spectacular, beautiful pass to Hoffman and a nice first NHL goal. 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 penalty minutes, and a +3 rating, 17 minutes on the ice. The call-ups for the Senators are really stepping in when the Senators need it most. And Jimmy Hayes with the first star for the Devils, with a goal, an assist, +2 rating, and 16 minutes on the ice. So, you know what? Oh, wow, I just look at the attendance here. Just under 14,000. Ooh. The Devils have always had attendance problems, but being in a very high cap populated area because they're right across from New York, that is... I saw the overtime and shootout. I was at a school dance for the majority of the game, but for the overtime and the shootout, I saw, and there was a lot of empty seats. More than Ottawa, much more noticeable than Ottawa. So there's definitely a big issue in New Jersey for attendance, but, you know, it's not our problem, but it just to prove that there is attendance problems throughout the league, not just in Ottawa. Like Florida had just under 11,000, I believe, a couple of nights ago. But besides that, the Senators get the extra point, a solid extra point, a huge comeback in the third period. Get the extra point. Next game is Monday against the Canadiens, and I'll see you all then. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter @SensTalk_ for live updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add us to your circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there, subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, senstalkcentral.com. I'd really appreciate it as we update it every single day. And, of course, check out seegiant.ca. Use the code SENSTALK to get discounts on Senators tickets. It's a great service. You get a discount, and you help me and the channel out, so much appreciated. Please check that out. Of course, click right here for the season playlist, right here for our most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. And make sure to put on that notification bell. Thank you all for watching. Sens get a valuable and well-deserved extra point in a 5-4 shootout loss to the Devils. I'll see you Monday night when the Senators take on the Montreal Canadiens rivalry game. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.